Hello, this is Mike from Moustachio. As requested from your Hacker News post, I'm going to just quickly take a look at Support Bee for you, the landing page, and let you know what I think. If you'll give me just a moment, I'm going to show you I'm using an application called Moustachio that I'm working on. Moustachio lets you share a URL with a friend, a family, or a colleague via your social networks or other standard channels such as instant messenger or email. And it allows them to do kind of a free-form review of your site like I'm going to do today, or it allows you to ask them to perform a specific task while you watch. So thank you for allowing me to show you that. I'm on Support Bee. I popped the page open and looked at it for just a moment and found a few things I'd like to talk to you about today. So the first thing that I'm going to read is these first two lines of text, and the biggest problem I have is the second line of text is sort of difficult to read. It really makes you slow down to look at it and read it. It's not easily scanned. And because of that, maybe it doesn't get read. So if you don't care that it doesn't get read, I think you should probably get rid of it. If you do want it to be read, I think the text needs to be changed. So kiss your complicated software support goodbye. So I think this first line here, you want to give out your value proposition, your line of text that tells me why I want your software. So I guess complicated. I guess your value proposition is that you're easy support software. So maybe say that. And the other thing I don't quite get is help desk software that doesn't kill your human face. I'm not quite sure what you're trying to say here, or I have an idea what you're trying to say here. I don't think the wording is quite right. I think you don't want kill in your tagline, so this maybe could use some work. Maybe try a few different few things there. So I like that you got a video. Obviously, I think I want to watch the video and know what's going on. Big play button. It's clear that this is a video, and the play button is huge, so I can hit it from anywhere. Not a huge fan of Vimeo on personally. The audio quality of the video is good. The speaker is good. I understand what she's saying. Is it Michelle? I don't like Vimeo because I can't jump around. So whatever that does for you, I don't know. So I see you've got a great big call to action, sign up for beta. It's red, so it kind of stands out. I think that works well. And it's in your header section, so that's well. You've got a customer section, and I'm glad you've got customers. That helps with, I think, the picture you're trying to give to us. However, I'm from the United States. I don't know what any of these companies are. I've never heard of any of them. I don't know if that is useful information or not. So the next thing, you've got all these blocks of text. My first thought on this is that maybe it's too much, and because it's a lot. And then as I read them, it kind of seemed like you're writing text just for the sake of writing text, which also suggests that maybe this is just too much. So first, the headers. I'm reading the header. Support Bee is simple, snappy, and doesn't kill your human face. That reads like you're putting together a sentence, but I don't realize that. So Support Bee is simple. This is fine, snappy, and doesn't kill your human face. I don't realize it's a sentence until I read the word and then I went back and was like, oh, what was the sentence? Support Bee is simple, snappy, and doesn't kill your human face. So maybe that shouldn't be a sentence. Again, you've got the doesn't kill your human face. I don't think the wording is correct there. Let me go back up to the top. You've got, so I started reading, answered and unanswered. I like what you're saying here. Tickets in Support Bee only have two states, answered and unanswered. And I think that's where it needed to stop, because you've made a point that is that helps sell that this is simple. But then you went on to say more, which has nothing to do with the fact that it's answered or unanswered. So this is kind of like its own block. And again, it feels like you're writing text because you felt like you needed to write text. So I found one other thing that, oh yeah, so the call to action on the bottom I think is great. So, you know, I wasn't quite convinced up here. I kept reading. Oh, now I'm convinced. Now I want to sign up for beta. And here's something to consider: is track which maybe you are already, but track whether they're potential users are clicking this link or this link, and that might be an indication of whether or not they're sold after the first, just seeing the video, like, yep, I got it, sign up for the beta, or maybe they have to be convinced more. It might give you some feedback as to what users are thinking. So the last comment I had, or I have two more. So you have a picture of of this character. He's pretty much the only face I see. There's one up here I noticed, but this is the only face. If this is not you, this is now kind of almost the face of Support B. I don't know if that's what you want it to be. It seems like more this is like a quote from him, and maybe there should be a quote here. So the last thing I noticed, this isn't a big deal, but there's the follow us, and there's a blog development, blog team, blog, and the list goes on and on. I think maybe too many blogs. The other thing is, you might know this already, but these three links don't actually go anywhere. All three of them give me bad gateway. So yeah, there's my quick review of the Support B landing page as you requested. So I hope this is helpful, and good luck.